Hello everyone, welcome to Oliveboard and I hope you guys are doing absolutely fine. Now, this is a video where we are going to talk about how can you get 40 plus marks covering the bare minimum chapters possible out of 50 in your CGL Tier 1 examinations. The CGL Tier 1 exams are very near, as we already know. The notifications that is expected anytime now. Now, with that being said, please understand the playbook. Acha, first of all, how did I get to this analysis? What are the sources? You see, it is very clearly mentioned that it has been reverse engineered from the comprehensive 2025 PYQ analysis. So all 46 shifts, so total 46 shifts were there in CGL 2025, 15 days into 3, and there was a re-examination, right? So I've gone through the PYQs of all those shifts and I've just analyzed the questions and got to this particular conclusions. Okay, these are the important chapters. You see, there are subtle changes on how we perceive as important chapters. Okay, these are all important chapters. Extremely sorry. These are all important chapters, and these are chapters where we can kind of lift off a little bit and we can still get through to the exam. Okay, so with that being said, let's properly unveil. Sir, this is the overall analysis. I'll get out of the way so that you guys can see. This is the average analysis that you guys can see. Trigonometry and geometry, that these two things are kind of having very high impact in your advanced maths part. Now, DI is also there, but again, DI is, you have to take it with a pinch of salt. What is that pinch of salt? Sir, there are certain shifts where DI was asked. There are certain, and in heavy numbers, but again, most of the shifts were there where DI was not even asked. So again, that is a pinch of salt, you have to take it. Okay, so you have to practice because you don't know whether you will be in that shift where they are going to ask you the DIs. Similarly, profit loss was one of the important parts. Time and work number system, algebra, mensuration is also. So again, mensuration, let me just say this, there are a lot of questions where both geometry and mensuration, they have merged them. So which we call the geometry based mensurations. So you cannot really say this is a geometry question or this is a mensuration question. Those questions were kind of intertwined within themselves. Okay, now with that being said, you see the hidden engines, DI, profit loss, as I've just told you guys. Now please understand the geometry part. Again, I told you geometry, but what specific parts of geometry that you need to do, because we are talking about very high scores. So if you analyze the paper, you will see they are asking a lot of questions from circles. What are the types? Tangent lengths has evolved. So this is a coordinate geometry part, or normal like Euclidean geometry also they can ask. Common chord, length, intersecting circles. Based on this, intersecting circle meaning, so different conditions they are giving you. They are asking if they are intersecting like that, how many common chords you will get, or sorry, how many common tangents you will get. Those type of questions they are asking. Also, this particular PA into PB equal to PT square, tangent secant theorem, they have asked a lot of questions on this. Coming to triangles, the center based questions, in center, circumcenter and centroid, comes out to be the winner. Very many questions they have asked from this concept. So again, these concepts you have to properly prepare and also do the practice accordingly. Okay, similarities and Thales theorem and Thales theorem's application on area as well. So the whole bunch of similarity, they're asking you questions. Now, coordinate geometry, slope and distance formulas, basic questions, but again, they are asking you the questions you must prepare. Also, expect one question, one guaranteed question. Now, in some shifts, this was two as well. They asked you more than one question, just from coordinate geometry. Previously, it used to be the like topic where you can leave it. Very seldom you used to get 1 or 2 questions. Now that is not the case anymore. You must prepare it with 100% like effort. Now angles, radian to degree conversion, and critical or like crucial overlap with trigonometry, you will find this. These are very basic level questions they are asking. But again, I have talked to many students where they did not know the simple conversion that pi radian is equal to 180 degree. Based on this simple conversion, they had asked a few questions. So again, you must be prepared to solve these. Okay. So these are the few things that you need to do. Next, sir, to like from mensuration. 2D, sir, the annulus questions or the ring type questions. Again, the winner here from 2D. Many. So annulus and the sector based questions and also the trapezium based questions. These three things have become the winner. Now coming back to 3D, sir, if you talk about 3D, what type of questions? They are not asking you very simple types. Those days are gone. Last year, they are not asking you simple, let's say a cone question or a hemisphere question or a cone question, not like that. They are mixing the diagrams. You see, this is a hemisphere plus a cone. This is a cylinder plus a sphere. Correct? So these type of questions have emerged as the winner. So you need to properly solve these questions. Again, you don't need any extra formulas for this. You already know hemisphere, you already know cone, you already know cylinder, you already know sphere. But again, how can you kind of connect those dots? That is what you have to practice. Okay. So this deep diving you need to do, sir. Absolutely you need to do. Now, algebra, sir. X to the power n plus 1 by x to the power n. This is the most important type of algebra. And if you haven't done this, in this channel itself, you will find me taking the first, like you see the first classes of every course is free. So algebra, any first class, I only take the questions about these. So you can watch this to have to generate better idea. Okay, in the live section, you will find this. Now, apart from that, a plus b plus c. So again, 3 variable formula based questions have increased the number of those questions. And again, all time favorite, a plus b plus c to a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc. This has remained the golden thing. Okay. Now coming to trigonometry, sir. Coming to trigonometry, sir, complementary angle hands down is the winner in this particular thing. Okay. So they are asking countless questions from here. Also, radian calculations, the one I just told you in the previous slide, couple slides before I just told you pi radian is equal to 180 degree. That is one trigonometry part which is highly avoided, but again, you must do it now. Okay, now, again, dedicated question, at least one, apart from the height and distance part. Height and distance, that question will be separate. This is, I'm talking about ratio and identities trigonometry. Now, coming to the next. Sir, the arithmetic, everybody's favorite. Everybody's favorite, sir. Okay. Now, let me say one thing. Before I go into the topics, let me talk about the number system a lot. Because this year, the biggest surprise was 60% of the number system question was based on pure definition. Meaning, out of these 4 options, which is a irrational number? Out of these 4 options, which is a rational number? Out of these 4, which is this type of a number? So basically, if you know what is an irrational number, you will be able to answer that in 10 seconds. But again, if you don't know, again, even if I give you 1 hour, you can't answer those type of questions. So again, it is like if you can answer, you will take a maximum 10 seconds. If you don't, you have to go to the next question. So again, the definition of the basic type of number systems, okay? Basic type of numbers, definition of numbers, rational number, irrational number, prime numbers, these type of basic things, you must have a very good idea. Again, divisibility, sir. Again, divisibility of what type number? Composite numbers. Very important. Also, remainder theorems, they asked a few questions from there. Divisibility is always important. It has always been the most important part. But again, this time, the most important part emerged as the basic definitions. So again, clear this bit if you already haven't. Coming to financial maths, sir, the core target should be successive discounts. Many questions we have found almost every other shift. MPCP ratio question, 100 minus discount, 100 plus profit, that type of questions. Okay. And dishonest dealing question has become, again, from 23, 24 onwards, dishonest dealing questions has just jumped up. The number of questions, the frequency of those questions coming has just ramped up. So again, you have to have this is a very conceptual topic. This is a very conceptual topic, so you have to prepare accordingly. Okay, again, you will have videos in this channel already, or if required, you just comment down the in the comment section, so, sir, we need a class on this. I'll take a class. Okay. Percentage, sir, Venn diagram based questions they have asked. So please prepare this. Voter based questions, decrease increase models, meaning AB theorem based questions. Please, you have to, again, they can merge mensuration also in this. Okay, so again, be careful. Now, time and work, most questions were based on efficiencies. Either two, mostly three people. Alternate concept was also very important. Also, speed and motion, heavy rotation on average speed and linear race are again a very unconventional topic. They ask one or two questions every year, but again, this year, the frequency has increased by many folds. Again, average and mixture, again, inclusion exclusion principle. With that, please add replacement principle as well, because these three have the same concept. Again, ask three questions always, I say. You don't need to remember anything. If you know the concept, you can solve the questions in one line, right? And mixture, repeated replacement. You can do it either using the formula or using the ratio concept, whatever you prefer. Now, so again, if these are priorities, what haven't they asked? Because if they are increasing the frequency on some type of question, they have to decrease somewhere. Surprise factor this year was boat and stream. Hardly we got to see one or two questions in the entire 46 shifts. So again, kind of remember that. Now, blended threat was SICI. You see, standard SI, standard CI, but they have not asked this. They have not asked this. They have merged. They have merged both. So they have asked you only SI, CI mixed questions. So you have to practice those mixed questions many times. So difference, sum, every type of questions you should practice. Okay? So that was, and now this is the bypass toolkit, which I will leave to your convenience. Okay, so this PDF, what I'll do, I'll upload this as a notes so that you can go through the strategies as well. This I've added for your understanding. But the analysis part ends only there. Okay, so these things you can just go through to kind of make your own kind of concepts. I have done. I've just given you a little. So this is just the summarization of what I've just said. Perfect. So I hope this was helpful to you guys. Keep these points in mind. I'll make sure to upload this PDF. You'll find the link in the description to download this. Okay. Now, with that being said, that will be it for the class. Now, again, if you want to join our classes, for that, you can definitely look at these videos. Go to our platform. You see, the best way to join will be to buy a super elite package. Here you will get access to all the courses, all the tests. You see, live courses, tests and notes, everything. And also, apart from that, you will find a few key things which are only available with Super Elite. That is our Super Practice Kit, where you will find 6,000 plus questions only for quant. Similarly for other subjects also. I'm just talking about the quant part. Similarly, the retest, like the reattempt mode, the 360 toolkit, the AI revision kit, everything you will get as a part of Super Elite package. And you will get the like all the upcoming courses, all the like older courses, or as a recorded version for the next 1 year from the date of your purchase. So all the details are here. You can just go and check it out. And I guess right now you can use the fest coupon to get it for 1364 for 6 months and 1595 for 12 months. Okay, now with that being said, thank you so much everyone for joining. I hope this helped you. If you have any queries, any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section. Till then, please take care and bye bye from my end. Thank you so much everyone.